and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex if you haven't been here before, and if you're coming back and have seen previous videos, thank you for coming back and watching my videos again. This is Pierre, and he's not going to be in my lap for this because that's too much work, right, Pierre? I am currently on my first ever bikini prep. I am 3 weeks in. I compete for the first time in 17 weeks, and I'm going away for a 1-week trip. So my dad's in town from Norway, and we are going up to Daytona tomorrow. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to a festival called Rockville, and we will be at the festival for 4 days. And I have made sure to plan and figure out my food and my training, working out, all of that for the trip, so I'm setting myself up for success. I contacted a gym close to the hotel we're staying at, and I'll get a week membership there. I have planned out every day I'm working out, what I'm working out, and how long it will take me in relation to the rest of our schedule, and when the concert starts for the day. So all of that is figured out, but there's also a food aspect of this. So at this festival, you're not allowed to bring food with you, technically. And you're not allowed to leave the festival property after you've gone in for the day. And I was like, okay, how am I gonna make this work? And I emailed them and I was like, hey, this is my situation. I'm doing bikini prep, blah, 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 blah. So I got the exception, which is the same as people with allergies get. I'm allowed to bring food for one human being for a whole day of eating, but everything has to be fabric packed. So I can't like pack a box with like bread or like a box with chicken and broccoli. Everything has to be fabric packed. So I wanted to go through everything that I'm bringing for this trip. After the 4 days in Daytona and at Rockville, we will have 1 day in Daytona to just chill, and then we will have 2 days in Universal. I was also planning on doing a What I Eat in a Day Universal edition, because in Universal you're allowed to bring in like boxes of pre-packed food, and it doesn't have to be fabric packed, so it gives me a little bit more food freedom. So I was thinking about going through all of that. Okay, Pierre, this is not the time. Yeah, can you sit down? Lay down. Good boy. So first of all, for this festival, you're only allowed to bring in a blank see-through backpack. So that's why I got a blank see-through backpack. Some other things that I've also brought with me. I am bringing, Pierre, no. I am bringing my food scale because I'll have a meal at the hotel before we leave and a meal at the hotel when we get back at night. So I brought my scale so I can fix that, and also for the days when I'm in Universal and the day in Daytona, I have my scale. I've also brought a couple containers. I have little sauce containers for peanut butter or any condiments that I'm choosing to bring. This is mainly for Universal and that day in Disney. And I have 2 other boxes too that is now packed with food that I'm going to tell you about in a second. Also, only bottle you're allowed to bring into the festival, empty plastic bottle. Don't know if I'm allowed to bring this in, but I'm going to bring a bottle of water even if it's this or another one. So I think I'm going to start with this section, which is more like the more fresh food that I will not be bringing to the festival, but that I will be eating before and after. So I have brought my normal breakfast. I've had a staple breakfast this whole prep, which is one of these extreme wellness wraps. Smoked salmon. This is a different brand than the one I usually get, but smoked salmon is smoked salmon. So 1 wrap and a serving of this. And then I have this Laughing Cow cheese. I have one of those on. And then I have a Light and Fit yogurt, and yeah, that's it. So I'm bringing literally any flavor. I'm bringing more than these three. I'm bringing maybe like 6 or 7 different flavors, and literally just a ton of the Light and Greek Fit yogurts because they're my favorite. I love so many of the flavors. A Light and Fit Greek yogurt is also on my menu for like my little nighttime snack, together with some strawberries. So I have pre-cut strawberries in this box. That way I am set for success. And I have my breakfast meal and my nighttime snack already packed and ready to go. I also, for my breakfast, I also have a lightly salted rice cake with another one of these on. That's like an add-on breakfast because I had more macros to fill, and I was like, I don't really have anything pre-packed that I can bring with that little macros. So just added a little bit for my breakfast. I'm also bringing a few package of the 100-calorie oats from Better Oats. This is the maple and brown sugar. These will also mainly be for the days in Universal where I can make this in the morning before I leave. And then I have 2 protein package samples. I don't remember what flavors these are. I think it's coconut cereal and cookies and cream. So I was like, why not bring them and see if I can use them when I'm at a trip. I have also brought my favorite nut butters is the Fit Butters. I'm allergic to peanuts, so no peanut butter for me. But they have a variety of flavors in cashew almond blends or cashew blends. So I'm bringing the cashew almond birthday cake and the caramel fudge coconut cookie. So I'm bringing 2 of those also, again, mainly for the days in Universal. Then in this box right here, I'm bringing a few of these protein brownies from Eat Me Guilt Free and a few of the Built Puffs brownie batter flavor. This is just so I have some treats. I haven't planned my food for Universal yet, so it's just to bring something and have something that's easy to grab on my way in the line and things like that. Again, thinking ahead and setting myself up for success. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into all of the pre-packed foods I have with me. So I've packed everything in this box, and we can start with carbs. So I brought apples. I don't know if they will let me bring in apples, but I was like, it's not fabric packed, but it's, I don't know, I'm gonna try. So I have an apple. And then I have these rice cakes. It's the Quaker butter popcorn. So since everything has to be fabric packed, and in like the pack there's like 2 individual packets, through the day I can have 1 whole of these. So I'm bringing these. I have 2, 1 7-pack I guess for each day. Yeah, I guess those are basically my carbs. And then I've also brought the white cheddar and the apple cinnamon for snacks the other days where I have more freedom and I can take out like 3 and put them in a box. And these are the best with the nut butters. And then I have some individually wrapped almond butter chocolate flavor from Brownies butter that I'm planning to eat with the apples. Again, individually wrapped, so should be able to bring them in. Again, together with my apple. And then I have these little nut packets from Utopia Snack. Never tried these before, and let's see if I can. I'm just gonna take one out. These little like snack packets, it's like nuts, and it's called Espresso Obsesso because coffee is life. So I brought those and can bring those in. It's a little snack. Again, it will be a lot of snacking for me on this festival because it's hard to bring a meal that is fabric packed. And then I brought my little baby ketchup because sugar-free ketchup is my best friend. use it in everything. So I have this so I can use when needed. Again, not at the festival, but the other days. For protein, I have brought these protein shakes, muscle milk, 40 grams of protein, vanilla and chocolate. And I hope I'm allowed to bring in these since they're a bottle. If not, I guess I'm gonna chug them outside before I go in. These are really good, a lot of protein, and I was like, that's an easy way to get in a lot of protein pretty quick. And then for my main protein that I'm gonna eat together with these rice cakes, I brought these chicken pouches. So I'm not a tuna fan. Pierre, how did you get all the way over here? But I've gotten these, so I got them 3 different flavor. I got the applewood smoked flavor. I got the fajita flavored sauce, and Jesus Christ, Peter. And I got the lemon pepper one. Never tried any of those, so I just hope they're good. If not, I'll just have to suck it up. But I'm bringing a few packages of those every day. Other than that, in here I have my creatine and I have my pre-workout stack that is currently both from Ghost. I mixed the pineapple flavor with the Gamer cherry lemonade, really good. Don't like beta-alanine, like the tingly feeling it gives you, so the Ghost products are working well for me because a lot of them don't have beta-alanine. So that's been working great for me, and I'm bringing that so I can literally give my all in all of my workouts, even though I'm away. And I think that's mostly it. I don't think I've forgotten anything. No, I think this is basically everything I'm bringing. A lot of it is already planned in for my first 4 days of the trip. And then I've just brought some of my samples, like the things that I usually eat, so I have things easy on hand and I can easily put together meals and reach my macros and my calories every day. And then I will obviously be walking a lot because I will be in a festival for 4 days and Universal for 2 days, so there will be a lot of walking, which is great when you're in a fat loss phase. Walking, perfect way to get in steps and movement and burn calories without having to really strain yourself. And my workout plan will not change during this trip. Do the exact same workouts, exact same cardio, macros have not changed, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna make at least a what I eat in a day universal version. I'm gonna try to make a what I eat in a day festival version 2. Pierre, you go over there. What I eat in the festival version with what I eat in the festival, which will be these foods. Either if I make a video or just a reel for Instagram, I don't know. But something, because for me, watching what people eat is what I find interesting. Again, that's a preference, it's a hobby. And remember that this is not something you have to do, my way is not the right way. I just want to inspire and show that if you plan, you can reach your goals even though you're traveling. What's important for me is that my life is not stopping because I'm on bikini prep. I have a Disney trip later in June. I have a trip to Tampa, and I'm just gonna pack up my foods and go and have fun. So yeah, that's my little food haul. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, and I will see you all in my next video. And meanwhile, while we're waiting for that to happen, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'll put it here on the screen somewhere, wherever iMovie tells me to. And yeah, have a good day.